What's going on, guys? Here, just gonna do a quick little video here about the MST intake box here, and I got the Eurocompulsion inlet tube for the Spa chassis Volvos here. So pretty much anything 17 on the Xc90s and newer, and what is it, like 19s on the S60s. Basically, all the Spa chassis are essentially the same. This is going to be the T6 version engine. You can get them in 3 different trims, T5, T6, and T8. T8 being this setup, but it does have hybrid assist on the rear axle. So not a traditional all-wheel drive, but anyway, this engine puts out about 300 horsepower, a little over 300 foot-pounds of torque from the factory. The Xc90 being the biggest one. She's a little heavy, about 5,000 pounds, a little under 5,000 pounds. And it's just my daily driver. Plus, it does have a traditional Roots-style supercharger. Some of the newer models, they went away with that. Went to more of a electric motor type of thing between the engine and transmission with a 48-volt battery, which is fine. But I'm a performance guy. I prefer more of a induction noise, a little more umph in the pants when I'm driving around, or if I do decide to tow my race car with this thing. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit more to this. Nothing obnoxiously loud. It is a daily driver. It is a nice car. But anyway, I'm going to bring you in here real quick and just show you the factory setup here. I already do have the MST cold air box installed on here. I've had it on for about a week, and I'm actually very happy with it here. I have the lid off here just to get a little more induction noise for everything, you know, just a little more supercharger whine, a little more induction noise here. So very good intake kit here. Got a high flow filter here. Everything's real nice. This is not the most expensive box for here, but it is one of the, it's a little cheaper. I mean, the DO88 one is nice, but it's also almost $600 for, you know, essentially a box and a filter in it. This one here I picked up here on stateside from MST for about $300 some shipped. Probably like $350 shipped. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to replace that factory elbow there with the Eurocompulsion silicone tube. It's going to help just free up a little bit more of the air coming out into the intake there. And maybe we'll get a little bit more supercharger whine out of it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little walk around here of it, of the intake box. And then, like I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace that tube here. I'm going to do some sound clips of everything when we're all done. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. I'm going to throw you guys up here on the tripod again, and we're going to get this taken care of. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back here again. Got you moved. A couple of real simple tools you're going to need here. Just a straight screwdriver here. We're going to just a standard straight screwdriver. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, just a standard, you know, straight slot screwdriver. Take off, there's a clamp like right about here, clamp here, real easy to do. They do provide you with new clamps for you here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to use these guys if we can. The connection here is more of like an oblong shaped. So as you can see on this one here, it's actually going to be like that. So I might try to use that. We'll see how it goes. But the thing I like about this tube here is right next to where the auxiliary battery is, or the stop-start battery. The factory tube kind of bends in, and they actually have it recessed out here on this tube. So it looks real nice. Should fit in there real easily, and well, let's just get to it here. So driving around a little bit with just the air box off, you can definitely get a little bit more supercharger whine to it, which is real nice. Give me a second here. It's really cold out, and I'm going to grab some gloves. So, but yeah, with the airbox off, I was driving around, and the car is got the factory Polestar tune on it, which doesn't really add a whole lot of power. Just kind of cleans up the shifts a little bit, makes them a little bit quicker, adds a little more power to it, but doesn't really do much on these. You know, they're more luxury SUVs and they are performance based, but you know, I'm a performance guy, so you know, had to get the Polestar tuned. Plus, with me trying to tow with it, a little extra oomph to it doesn't always hurt. So, but yeah, like I said, real easy to do. Couple of straights, couple of clamps right here. Just get your screwdriver in here. I mean, this is pretty easy, simple stuff. Something you can do in, you know, maybe 10 minutes or so here. And this will also work with the factory airbox. So if you guys didn't want to spend, you know, $300 some here on the MST intake, and you just wanted a little freer flowing from the factory box, that's perfectly fine. You could use this too with the factory airbox and get a little more. You know, they claim 5 horsepower, but you know, that's all hearsay. I mean, I don't know if I believe dyno numbers or not, but you know, anytime you can free up the intake track, you're definitely going to get a little bit more kind of seat of the pants feel for you. If I could figure out which direction is correct here, you know. But yeah, just trying to get this done. There we go. So yeah, it's more of like an oblong shaped here than it is, you know, circular. So if we have to use this clamp, you know, we can. And compare the factory one here to the Eurocompulsion one. You know, it's a really good. I mean, it's pretty much a direct copy of the factory one. This one's got the little inlet there. So do I need to replace this? I probably really don't, but if you're doing the intake, you might as well do the silicone hose there too while you're at it. So logo's going to face upwards. As you can see, this one's a little more oblong shaped than the rest. Get your clamp on here. You know, clamp's going to come, it's going to be you know, all the way open, so you're going to want to tighten down your clamps a little bit before you get going. Hope you guys can see all this here. If not, I'm sorry. I'm not a YouTube guy. I'm sorry. I don't make a lot of YouTube videos, but here we are making a YouTube video, right? So, yeah. Not much going on here. So, but yeah, like I said, I just like to get these taut down a little bit. Not too terribly tight, but just enough to, you know, move it down. You could even get like a 7 mil or 6 mil or whatever these are with a ratchet and probably go, you know, a little bit quicker here. Maybe I'll grab one of those to, you know, get it tight. But anyway, we'll get her going here in just a moment. All right, so yeah, that one's just, it's still loose, but I just wanted to get that on there to, so I don't have to worry about it later. Going to go there. And also you want to kind of pay attention to when you're in the engine bay here to see which way you're going to want the screw ends here, because it might be getting in the way of something, or you might not be able to get to it once it's in here. So just be aware of that when you're installing any sort of clamp on anything, that you're not going to put yourself in a bad spot here. So just getting this going. All right, should be about good there. Okay, good. And look at that. Yeah, I mean, it literally just slipped right in place here. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't, wow, that is awesome. It like dropped right in place there. I'm going to take you guys off the tripod here. And, you know, I did go on Amazon. I did try to find this lens, I tell you. You know, I did try to find a little bit less expensive alternative. You know, this silicone here was, you know, about 80 bucks shipped, which, you know, that is a little bit much for a piece of rubber, essentially, or silicone. But yeah, I mean, on this end over here, it just slipped right in place. You know, nothing to really worry about. Got the hook clamp on there, and it just worked. So, but yeah, look at that. I mean, just fit and finish is so perfect. So, and then with the MST box here, it looks like it's actually slightly easier. You know, because I can take the filter off, move it out of the way, and then I can get that slip back in here in just a moment. So, yeah, get you guys. Sorry, I'm not very good videographer here. I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll get you back on the tripod. We'll get that put back together, and we'll get some quick sound clips, cold start for you. I just haven't really driven this thing in a couple of days. It's probably 20 degrees in this garage here, which is why I'm wearing these gloves. But yeah, you know, life of living in the north. All right, so I'll get this in here. Oh yeah, that fits really nice. Wow, that does fit really good. I like that. And the one thing I like about these nicer silicone pieces here is on the inside of the tube, there's like a ledge, so you can't, you know, you can't push it in too far or not. You just want to push it in until it stops, and that's it. So yeah, now we're, oh, yep, see, look, it won't go anymore now. So see if we can kind of push that down a little bit, get this tightened up. Make sure your clip is on there real good. Feel around. Everything seems real good. I'm going to finish this one up here. Make sure that's good and tight. It's not too loose. Just want to make sure you don't have any air leaks past the mass airflow here, because that could throw an engine light. So just make sure everything is tight. What I like to do is get everything warmed up, drive it for a little bit, and then come back and just check these connections once everything's warm. So that seems good. Get a little tug. Check around on the bottom. Yeah, everything seems real good and tight. All right, yeah, I mean, literally, we're done. So you guys seeing it here, no editing, nothing. Let's go ahead and let's start it up here real quick. We'll pause this and come back. We got the key for it here. Got the key for the Volvo here, and yeah, we're going to do a cold start. Like I said, this car hasn't been started in a couple of days, so probably get a pretty decent cold start here. I'm actually going to put the mic here in the box. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any supercharger whine here. Just the way it's set up, that it won't clutch it unless it's in gear, but might try to brake boost. I don't know, we'll see what happens here, but I'm just going to place the mic here right in the box, and we'll see what kind of noise we can get here. So So I'm going to let it kind of warm a minute here before we get too far. But yeah, a little bit of noise there. Take the mic inside here and we'll see if we can hear anything. Sorry about all the interior noise here, but obviously that's in the garage here with the door open. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to throw this mic inside here real quick and see what happens. Really have no idea how it turned out. A lot of noise here. We'll find out. Anyway, if you got any questions here, let me know. I'll probably do another video here in doing some driving, and maybe I'll put the mics up in the engine bay or something, and we'll see if we can catch anything.